Hey. So today I'm gonna chat with you while I get my chores done because I'm like a whole lot behind. But so today is my 137th post for my 254-day challenge. If you are a subscriber, I would like to thank you, let you know I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed and you just found me through the, I don't know, however, through the algorithm, welcome to Fly for 44. My name is Lenine. My friends and fans call me Brownie, and some people in my family are fans too, so they call me Brownie. But anyway, so today is my 137th post for my 254-day challenge. That challenge is about, the intention was, they say theory says it takes anywhere from 21 days to 254 days to form a habit. So I've had a goal for quite some time to be an author. My first book being my autobiography, but it had been a little difficult. I won't say difficult in penning because I've written a lot over the years. It was just the mindset of releasing it and knowing that it would probably hurt my mom's feelings. So anyway, back in 2021, I hired an author coach who had been working with me and going, the steps for going to publishing. And so I had a goal for December 2021 because I've been writing for quite some time. And so after sitting with my coach, just going over, whether I was going to choose the form of true story, or autobiography, fictional type. Just trying to decide on how I was going to write it to protect characters in the book. And so my coach suggested, saying I wasn't ready, we were going to hold it up for another year, which would be December 2022. And so when sharing it with a friend, they was like, girl, you've been talking about this for a minute. Don't talk about it, be about it. And so I started looking at, why is it or how is it that I've been talking about it for this long and not being able to get it done. And one of the main reasons, like I said, was not wanting to release because of, not wanting to hurt my mom. And two, because there's others that's involved that would strengthen the story, where they say power in numbers, with this group that I come. But then, with the egos and things, I don't know what the hell's been going on, but we just couldn't seem to get it together. And so that's when my friend was like, girl, don't talk about it, be about it, do it on your own. It takes one to jump out there and then the rest to jump on board once they see you got it, And so as I look back and reflect and I see everything that's starting to come about, I'm like, I've been ahead of my time for quite some time in all of these little projects. And sitting back waiting on others to get involved hasn't happened. While the younger generation, kids, old enough to be my children, coming along, popping off, doing things. I'm like, wait a minute. I got degrees in this. I done lived this, And so they like, yeah, don't talk about it, be about it. So I took on that challenge to not talk about it, but being about it. And so just where with the podcast idea for a podcast, documentary, and a book, that gets me into on the road, on that path to publishing, which I've had that goal for about 30 years now, to be honest. And I did dabble in the work with Miss Christy Priester down in Atlanta Child Care Guide, who's a magazine publisher and now author. She's penned quite a few books. And so I just feel like I'm ready. I grew up in radio and television. I just feel like I'm ready. And so here it is. This challenge is, if I'm ready, You know, now here's the idea of challenging myself to when it's time to show up. I have to show up no matter how it is that I'm looking or feeling. And so if I could show up daily in a podcast where the goal would be a show once a week, I could definitely master that, you know, be the go to that. If I could accomplish this challenge and showing up 254 days. So what has happened is with technology was my first experience that sometimes I don't know what would be going on with the satellite where I would not be able to upload, and then that would knock me out to where I didn't have a consistent, I can't say I had a consistent first 21 days, but then sometime after that I hit a snag where I wasn't able to post, and I missed a day, and then it went to miss 2 days, and I think most missed is 3 days, except when I went on that 7-day cruise. While I was out on that 7-day cruise, you know, I think I went a week with not being able to post on YouTube at all. Lesson learned, wrong package bought, because I probably would have been able to if I would have had purchased the streaming package. So we're going to see how this turns out on my next outing, which my next cruise. I'm a cruise specialist, so if you love traveling and you love cruising, get with me. If you love traveling but never been cruising and would like to cruise, link up with me. I'm a solo traveler mostly, but I do book where others do join me. And you're always welcome to, if you can stick to the itinerary or know that there is an itinerary and won't be offended if you're left. So anyway, back to this goal, 254-day challenge. Today is my 137th day. Of course, no, it hasn't been a consistent 137 days, but I'm on 137 posts. No, I'm like I said, where I've started so many things and have given up. And like with this being, now I'm hungry, I'm thirsty for this. No, I'm not giving up. So I'm going to work this, God willing, to the 254th post. Then I'm going to look back over my days and reflect per each day of what may have went on in my life. So what this turns out to be is like a video, diary, or journal. Sort of, kind of, because I don't share everything, which we be laughing like when I get into it with folks, and I'll be like, thanks for the content, because I'll be ready to you know, but it just, I was looking the other day and I was like, dang, it may be beneficial. You know, people can learn. I can learn if others are willing to share. Then I thought about that scripture where it talks about overcome, being overcomers. How are we able to overcome? It's by the sharing of our testimony. And so I don't know, I went in, it's like noontime right now, so I missed, I ain't gonna say I missed, I did get into my morning scripture. I just can't think of what it was for today, but it has something to do with what I was talking about, just in preparing, how everything has been prepared for us. I'm gonna go back in and look, and then I'll tag this on to what it is. I'm actually reading for whatever today's scripture is. I can't think right now. My mind is fluttered trying to get these tasks done. But I did wake up in the moment with it, in the morning with it, straight to it, but then sidetracked and now ripping and running. And that's what we like. But the most important part of it is the meditation day and night, and when needed, I know God would definitely bring it to your remembrance. So hold on, I'm going to get that scripture for today. Psalms 103:19. The Lord has set his throne up in heaven. It's about praise. And Psalms 103, praise. Praise is what I do. So I just wanted to come back in and share that. Getting my laundry done. So I'm being a housekeeper right about now. But I'll tap in with you guys a little bit later. So I'll go back and reflect. I'm getting ready to turn my praise and worship on and get my cleaning done. So thanks for tapping in. I appreciate you again. This is my 254-day challenge. Today is my 137 posts. It's all about the goal is showing up. And I'm showing up. Oh yeah. We are halfway past. We're halfway. How do I say this? We're closer to the finish line than where we started. So that means we're past the halfway mark. Being past the halfway mark, I want to do a small little celebration. So I want to share. My Cash App, of course, is Fly444. But in celebrating and giving back, of course, for Thanksgiving, I'm looking to see what agency I'm gonna work with to feed the homeless. And then in turn, it has to be a specific type. I want to go in with domestic violence, or maybe domestic violence, and possibly a woman with child, and who I would like to adopt for the year, and work with her in self-love, self-care, because that matters, and gift her and her baby with a small getaway, just a token of a small gift of love. So if you would like to join in with that, it will be announced at the January 1st celebration, where I have a private location reserved for about 25 to 30 guests, where during that celebration, I am going to launch my official podcast, where it'll be set up like a celebration type thing. Like I'm gonna have it set like maybe we're in a club type, like maybe with a DJ, and I don't know. We're working the plans out now, but I'm super excited about that. That's for Sunday, January the 1st, 2023, from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's a private location. If you're in the southeastern metropolitan area, please do join me. If not, you will be able to join part of the celebration at the start when we go live with the setup and interviews at 3 o'clock. That'll take place from 3 to 4 on my Facebook Fly444 page, from that page where I'll go live. And there is a fee. That fee, I believe, I want to say is $9.99, but don't quote me on that. But there is a fee. You'll be gifted with a PDF for what it is that we're doing as far as these goals, check goals, challenges. And then, of course, if you're in the area, limited seating, again, 25 to 30 people, where tickets for entrance is $50 per person, which includes a 5-course meal, where my family tradition is to have something green. I like kale, but we'll see how this work out. string beans, I don't know, but it's a green vegetable and a black eyed pea. Black eyed peas must be on the plate for the first day of the year. I eyes clear to see, and the green for the greens. Blessings. Blessed to be a blessing, though. Something like that, but I've adopted it. So every year for the first of the year, I'm cooking something green, usually my kale greens, some black eyed peas, and rice is on my plate. So you'll get to enjoy. And with that, I have gift bags for those who participate. And your ticket purchase enters you into the drawing, but you must be present to win. Someone present at the official podcast launch check-in will receive an all expense for 2 paid vacation, weekend vacation for 2. Yes, so if you want to participate in that, then go follow me on my Fly for 44 page on Facebook, and stay tuned for more details are coming soon for keynote speakers that would be involved. I'm super excited. Pat myself on the back. Black girls. Little black girl. Check it off them goals. That's what this is about. Creating healthy habits. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your day. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. If you like what you heard, check like. If you don't like what you heard, check dislike. See you tomorrow, God willing.